Yes, man. Yeah. Yeah, man, me for up, man. Yes. Yeah, man, doing some up, man. You see? Alright. Alright, so here this now. Me see some protests are going on in the Westmoreland area. Now I play the protests. I have too much to do on them. Yeah, I play the protests. Yeah. And I play something. No, I show something first. Because the people them say them want, them road, for fix and them may read back something. Cause me always go back on the things them. Where they promise, where the years say. And then, see, now money run and road to fix. But in Jamaica and the context in Jamaica, it's like the road for fix. When road for fix, then come up with a thing named patching and them get who them want to get. Right? Them get who them want to get. When road for fix. And we have said no time for that. Them finish with that foolishness, right? Yeah, man. We need to finish out with the foolishness. Find road for fix, right? So we have the general up. So me see Evel Warmington in the Ministry of Job Creation, him did come forward and him did get George Wright over 100 million to fix some road. And then I play some things. I play some things and look what I want, right? So I'm gonna play this first. Remember this? This. Play this first. Alright, so just remember the date, yeah? July the 5th, 2021. Come and see them a block every road down, right? More than 100 million in road works for George Wright constituency. Some people say they don't know what the MP made them say George Wright. So are you the MP then say? Okay. Let me see this. That means Ebel Warmington as described as rubbish talk by some critic that in Battle Central Westmoreland Member of Parliament George Wright, George Wrong me call him, has no influence as an independent representative to lobby for a constituency he represent. So he represent it. So I go see the money. There are some who would talk about he's now an independent member of parliament, so he has no influence. And that is rubbish. Declare Warmington in announcing his support for Wright. The 63 of us parliamentarians who have the same influence, none of us have no influence more than nobody else, he said while announcing several road improvement projects for Wright constituency last week. Wright, who resigned from the governing Jamaica Labour Party last month, is believed to be the man who was caught on video recording that was widely circulated in April, raining blows on woman with both his fist and a stool. Then battled MP is yes to public. And that finish? Alright, so I can watch this and then I watch what I want, to do that road. And that will be in the paper shortly, inviting tenders, Warmington outline. Alright, our next project. He asked me about Shrewsbury to Lagwood. There is an estimate for 85 million. We are allocating 45 million to that project. So we know say some money did allocated there, so 45 and that's more than 110 million. Yep. That's 110 million. Yeah. 65 and 45 million. Yeah, 65 million. That's 65 million 466,440 88 cents plus 45 million more. So that's 110 million for 66,440 88. All right. That's okay. All right. Oh, that one they done. All right. So we saw how much money. Where I say, General. We saw how much money spent on them things. That's it. So with the amount of money spent, how we get to this?
If I want deep, we don't know what. You know, man, I want. It's the man on road, so we need road. How we know we get road? You know, go stop though. Please fix it.
How we get to this? This around 10 months, 10 months ago. We'll discuss that, right?
No, none of them can fulfill it. And we're fed up. We decide to take to the street to block the road. And if we don't get the answer by the latest this evening, the road is going to block straight this week. Non-stop. 4 cars are out. Gas loaded and we're out. And we're going to continue to block the road if we don't get the answer. We need road. Road we need. And we want it right now.
Well, the commuters and the residents of Darliston, they are upset with the road condition and therefore they took it to the street and trying to block the road.
So, could you tell us some of the problems? We have seen that the road is in a deplorable condition. Could you tell us some of the problems that residents face up here?
Well, the roads are very terrible. Sometimes we have water condition which is not. It's on and off, so I wouldn't
You see them kind of road I do?
The road is really the problem that is giving problem in residents.
And for how long have the road been in this kind of way?
Well, it's over. Is that over? After years, you know, I've been a councillor since 2016, and it was terrible before that.
So far, I know we haven't been able to speak to the member of parliament, but are you communicating with him in any way where the road is concerned?
No, I've tried, but his phone went answer.
Westmore and Eastern have over the years been neglected by poor representation, boast some of the worst roads. Since taking office, Madam Speaker, through the NWA, approximately $32 million have been spent on the patching of roads from Akendown to Hopetown.
You could assist in the roads then, yeah?
From Cave to Skaskov, Carmel to Darliston, Darliston to Woodstock, Darliston to Witham, Jacksgate to Chester Castle, Stewart to Lambs River, Lambs River to Seaford Town, Seaford Town to Berkshire, Berkshire, Seaford Town to Marchman Road, Bethel Town to Duckets, Barnyside to Macfield. Patching was also done.
Patching.
We want to talk. We want town people if you come here and consider the road. If you stick up because of no road, in the night you have to go to the hospital. So we want despite Verona. Road we need. Despite Verona.
And let us know the MP.
Despite
Let us know the MP. We do not know our MP.
That's what Black Monkey be done.
We know him. We know our God.
I got a call this morning to state that
Mayor
the road is
MP.
blocked. It is blocked from Spring straight into Darliston, which would have linked us to Eastern Westmoreland. Right? So the residents are irate that they're tired of the patching of the road. The drain is not being cleaned for years. So I'm out here trying to see how best we can resolve the situation and how best we can remove the road block and to assure the residents that better is coming. The further up the road, as you can see, it is impossible for motorists to pass. We have bikes and really come through. So the trees are being dropped in the road to block the road. When I came up earlier, I walked up with a lot of students from the McLeod High School. They were exhausted, they were tired, but they were interested in going to school regardless of the roadblock. So it is miles of road, miles of walking. I've walked from here into the NMI division already. I could not get anybody to take me up because all the trees are on the road. So as I said, we're asking for the relevant authorities to come in and assure the residents that they'll get better road.
Who is the member of parliament for the year?
The member of parliament for this side is George Wright.
Okay. Have you heard from him since the morning?
Well, I've been on the ground. I can't comment on that. I've been on the ground representing my side, but I can't comment on that right now.
What they leave that way. We don't have no road to run them down. If you never born in a car, we don't have no road to run them down. We want road. We want road. People can't hear. We want road. I put on giving our road a 1 week straight.
Fire truck take too long to come up here. Fire truck take too long to come up here. We know about now, so we want. That's what the people them, you know. You see them on the road now, what is now? If you just a whole politician accountable long time, them couldn't come trick, you know. And then the amount of money with them say them spend, come the next thing with 200 million. Now, them said, right, you remember when them go down there now, last year in around 5th of July, 110 million, them get up for film thing, for fix the road, go straight across. We have to say, you know, one more man a company us and saying spend 32 million and patching. Where them call patching a joke. And believe me, it's like them the people them a pocket the money, them not care. I have something for sure. I have something for sure for one of them African leaders, them in a film house alone, them have like a billion US. Them just move him the other day. 1 billion US. Time for them thing to stop. People have to get real. Stop make them people go around them. Them thing are crap. You understand? So George, the money where you get, where George get, what him do with that money? Me no know. You understand? And other MPs, them allocate money for them, and you know, National Road Agency, you know, say them fix. But over Jamaica need to fix. If them just get up and pick the infrastructure for people with a better off, them now do that neither. Them knowing that. And it's bad. This very bad. So I forget about for burn out all of them things. Okay, it's bad. And this is a serious thing. You see me I say? This is a serious thing. So this, I couldn't pass it because I just 10 months ago this. So just remember the date, eh? July 5th, 2021. Come see them a block
10 months ago.
Council, eh? More than 100 million in road works for George Wright constituency. Some people say them know. So the lady just say film constituency, but more than 100 million, and say the money break up here. Show now again. Watch this. Now let's cut down this them right. In the interim, Warmington announced several road projects for the constituency, for which funds have already been allocated. George Wright asked me to look at these couple of projects, and he asked me for Gardens River to Glasgow. There is an allocation of 65 million for $66,404.88 allocation to that. To do that road. And that will be in the paper shortly, inviting tenders, Warmington outline. All right, our next project. He already asked me about Shrewsbury to Lagwood. There is an estimate for 85 million. We are allocating 45 million to that project. So we know say some money did allocated that, so 45 and that's more than 110 million. So more than 110 million that. Okay, right? So you have 110 million, $466,440.88. The money they spend, we don't know. You understand? Because the people them know I say many years and I know no go on in them place. And then we have to do the road. As we say, maybe let's look back on this. See? We just see the here the money where him say Madaki. Here part of what the one same fix now. Just hear this. Move on, man. You don't know him.
Since taking office, Madam Speaker, through the end of the year, approximately $32 million have been spent on the patching of roads from Akendown to Hopetown. From Cave to Skaskov, Carmel to Darlistan, Darlistan to Woodstock, Darlistan to Withorn, Jacks Gate to Chester Castle, Stewart to Lambs River, Lambs River to Seaford Town, Seaford Town to Berkshire, Berkshire, Seaford Town to Marshman Road, Bethel Town to Duckets, Barnyside to Macfield. Patching was also done.
If he stick up a because of no road, he did not get going to the hospital.
MP, despite Verona.
Road we are here.
Despite Verona.
And let us go for the MP.
MP, despite
More you are the MP we are inside.
We do not know our MP.
Let's fuck back monkey with that.
We know him, we know what we want. Treat like the real people. We don't know the MP. We want to know him. We don't know him.
I got a call this morning to state that the road was blocked. It is blocked from Frame straight into Darliston, which would have linked us to eastern Westmoreland. Right? So the residents are irate that they're tired of the patching of the road. The drain is not being cleaned for years. So I'm out here trying to see how best we can resolve the situation and how best we can remove the road block and to assure the residents that better is coming. The further road I can see, it is impossible for motorists to pass. Only a bike can really come through. So the trees are being dropped in the road to block the road. When I came up earlier, I walked up with a lot of students from the McLeod High School. They were exhausted, they were tired, but they were interested in going to school regardless of the roadblock. So it is miles of road, miles of walking. I've walked from here into the end of my division already. I could not get anybody to take me up because all the trees are on the road. So as I said, we're asking for the relevant authorities to come in and assure the residents that they'll get better road.
Who is the member of parliament for the year?
The member of parliament for this side is George Wright.
Okay.
So you see, that's why I play about this, you know. I mean, I keep $1 million, you know, hours per him. But I mean, just 10 months ago, over $110 million. But upon the whole road, and look, that the one, you know, I mean, they might rehabilitate road. But you don't know where the money gone. But them say them have the money dedicated and it's supposed to use last year. But the people them have said for years not to do the road. So them have some next MP come and say some part of it patch and them thing. The people don't forget serious when I start holding them people accountable, man. The whole of this are foolishness. This are foolishness. You see me I say? Taxpayers' money you owe for hold them accountable. Stop that foolishness. That time for hold them accountable. When for them time for hold them accountable. No joke about it. See me I say? Yeah, man. Anyway, coming and keep on this, and we're going to come have our next big story to carry. So I'll just drive out and I'm coming back later again. General, big up yourself.